Okay, always some drama with Bill Belichick. What do you make of Bill Belichick? I'm just surprised, Giles, that that he answered the question, and two, that he was like, yeah, I'm just not welcome there anymore. Well, it's sort of easily refuted.
He refused to talk about anything that wasn't specifically related to football, and then even did that in generics most of the time when he was here. So the fact that after a game there's a question about this, which has nothing to do with the game, nothing really to do with the team right now, he answers that question, and then you get a response. I mean, it's great.
And he was delighted to field the question.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen him smile like that since he's been down there? People sometimes wonder, what does gaslighting mean? What is it? I don't get it. Give me an example. That would be an example of gaslighting, saying something that's wholly untrue and then making the individual who is accused of not letting Bill Belichick be there scrutinize whether or not they actually have made him feel specifically unwelcome. The Patriots and the Crafts are going to say, well, we just told the truth in that documentary. We're trying to lay it out there. And Bill, no, they don't want me there.
And this is, by the way, I believe about 24 hours after Robert Kraft told Dan Roach that he wants to put a Bill Belichick statue outside of Patriot Place right next to the Brady one. So maybe that news just hadn't made its way down to Carolina.
Do you think he'll come back? I'm starting to wonder, Phil, does he just not come back, not accept a statue, I mean, at one point, does he just completely sever ties with the Kraft family?
I think it benefits him in his mind to play the victim because he did get a massive ovation. Patriots fans love him for what they did. Now, there have been all kinds of parades and honors, and he's been deified here. But the more time he spends doing this, he kind of undoes a little of it, but he's undoing the great goodwill that he earned over the course of time. But I think that he believes by staying away and pretending that he is somehow victimized, that he will curry public favor on his side
he looks like
and have it turn against
figure.
To many people, he does. The Crafts treated him poorly. They fired him. They didn't let him do whatever he wanted to. They came up with a documentary. Bill got wronged, and he's going to play that up.
I think he's losing that edge, though, even with Patriots fans, because a lot of those people still are Patriots fans. They didn't just leave town and become North Carolina football fans, and that's the only football they watch every weekend. So now there's this back and forth between the owner of the team they root for and the guy who won them so many games. And there will still be people that will side with Belichick, Giles, forevermore. But things like this, like the keeping the scouts away from his players at North Carolina, I think even those people, those fans, see that as petty.
Yeah, it's not smart, and I can't imagine that the people down in North Carolina love what's been happening there over the last few months and also early this season. We were showing pictures of that press conference where they had the parting of ways. It's unbelievable that press conference went out the way it did that day, considering everything that's kind of happened since. It's hard to believe that this happened and everyone, had a smile on their face and as hard as it might have been.
Something you said, when you said, I can't believe he's acting like this and he's doing these things down in North Carolina. Is he trying to get fired? Is he just decided that he doesn't want to walk away from a college job, but maybe if I just act like a doofus long enough and make it not about the football, maybe they'll just part ways with me and I can go on my merry way?
I don't think that he believes he'll ever get fired anywhere. I think he was stunned beyond recognition that he got fired here. And I think that he looks at North Carolina and says, you wouldn't fire me. I don't know what his major end game is, though. Obviously, he's not laser focused on turning the North Carolina Tar Heels into a major power and giving these kids the opportunity to profit from being part of the 33rd NFL team and move to the NFL if he's making it difficult for them to even get seen by scouts. So what is the major goal? Is it to return to the NFL? Is it to spite the Patriots? Is it to make $10 million and set up Steve and Brian in college football? What is the end game?
He's never really cared about how he's perceived, so I think that's just continuing, and it's becoming a little bit more of an outspoken Bill who still doesn't care how he's perceived. That's why we're hearing what we're hearing.